You wake up, turn on your laptop, and try to open your work documents. Nothing opens. Your family photos, your tax records, your projects, even your vacation videos. Every file is locked. Then, a message suddenly appears on your screen. Your files have been encrypted. Pay within 72 hours or lose everything forever. No matter how many times you restart your computer, nothing changes. This isn't a movie. It's called ransomware, and it has become one of the most profitable forms of cybercrime in the world. Today, you'll learn how ransomware works, how it spreads, and most importantly, how to avoid becoming the next victim. Ransomware is a type of malicious software, also known as malware. Its job is simple. It breaks into your computer, locks your files using powerful encryption, and demands money in exchange for the key needed to unlock them. Without that key, your files become unreadable. Photos, videos, business documents, personal records, everything becomes inaccessible. Modern ransomware doesn't just lock your files. Many attackers first steal your data. Then they threaten to publish sensitive information online unless you pay. This double extortion tactic puts enormous pressure on victims. Think of it like a kidnapper. Instead of kidnapping a person, ransomware kidnaps your digital life. The attacker demands payment for its safe return. In many cases, the payment must be made using cryptocurrency because it's much harder to trace than traditional payment methods. Some attackers even set countdown timers. The message might claim that if payment isn't received before the deadline, the decryption key will be destroyed, or your stolen files will be leaked publicly. Whether those threats are genuine or not, they are designed to create panic and pressure victims into paying quickly. Contrary to what many people think, ransomware usually doesn't hack its way into a computer. More often, it tricks someone into opening the door. Let's look at the most common methods. Phishing emails. Imagine receiving an email that appears to come from a delivery company. You're expecting a package. The email asks you to download the shipping invoice. You click. Nothing seems unusual. But hidden inside that attachment is ransomware. Within minutes, your files begin disappearing behind encryption. Another common trick involves fake software updates. You visit a website, it tells you that your video player or browser needs updating. You download the update. Instead of installing new software, you've just installed ransomware. Sometimes attackers don't rely on human mistakes. If a computer is running outdated software with known security flaws, ransomware can exploit those weaknesses to infect the system automatically. This is one reason software updates are so important. Sometimes attackers simply manipulate people. They may pretend to be IT support, a coworker, or another trusted person. If they convince someone to provide administrator access or install software, they can deploy ransomware without breaking through any technical defenses. Once ransomware gains access, it works surprisingly fast. First, it scans your computer. Then it searches for valuable files, documents, pictures, videos, databases, backups. Next, it encrypts those files using strong cryptographic algorithms. Without the decryption key, opening those files becomes practically impossible. Finally, the ransomware replaces your desktop with a ransom note explaining how to pay. Most victims are instructed to transfer cryptocurrency to a digital wallet controlled by the attacker. Today's ransomware has evolved. Many attackers now steal your files before encrypting them. That means even if you restore everything from backups, criminals may still threaten to release confidential information online. For businesses, this can lead to financial losses, legal consequences, and damage to customer trust. Many victims wonder whether paying the ransom will solve the problem. Unfortunately, there are no guarantees. Some attackers disappear after receiving payment. Others demand even more money. Some provide a decryption key that doesn't fully work. Paying the ransom doesn't necessarily mean you'll recover your files. The good news is that ransomware is often preventable. Here are some simple habits that dramatically reduce your risk. Be suspicious of unexpected emails. Never click links or download attachments unless you're certain they came from a trusted source. If something feels unusual, verify it directly with the sender. Keep your software updated. Software updates don't just add new features, they fix security weaknesses that attackers actively search for. Installing updates promptly makes your devices much harder to compromise. Download software only from trusted sources. Avoid unofficial websites offering free versions of paid software or fake updates. These are common ways ransomware spreads. Don't plug in unknown USB drives. An abandoned USB drive might seem harmless, but it could contain malware designed to infect the first computer that opens it. Curiosity can be expensive. Be careful on public Wi-Fi. Public wireless networks aren't always secure. If you must use one, avoid sensitive activities such as online banking and use a trusted virtual private network or VPN whenever possible. Protect your personal information. Cybercriminals often research their victims before launching attacks. The less personal information you publicly share, the harder it becomes for attackers to create convincing phishing messages. Most important, back up your data. Perhaps the best defense against ransomware is maintaining regular, offline, or cloud backups. If your files are backed up safely, you can restore them without relying on criminals. Backups don't stop ransomware, but they greatly reduce its impact. Ransomware isn't successful because it's magical. It's successful because it combines technology with human psychology. A convincing email, a fake download, a moment of distraction. Sometimes that's all it takes. The best protection isn't just antivirus software. It's developing safe online habits, staying informed, and thinking twice before clicking. Because in cybersecurity, one careful decision today can prevent a very expensive mistake tomorrow.